Well, there's a bug. Which way don't I look quite as fat? Let's see, today's episode, or not today's, this is going to be a long 2-week probably episode. I don't know how long it'll take. Here it is, the beautiful door. We're going to start on that. I ended up, it's a funny story kind of. I ended up looking online and finding a guy on eBay, or a company, whatever it is, that sold overstock and clearance and damaged doors from Lippert and other manufacturers, I guess. But and so I drove to Michigan to go pick up a door that I had selected. It wasn't exactly the right size, but I thought I could make it work. But when I got there, I saw this one, and the measurements were better, and it turns out it's the exact same door that Van Life Meow used on his build, which makes it easier for me. I can go and watch his video and see all the places, the measurements and everything, and I know what I'm in store for. It's pretty nice. Has a slide down shade. The grab bar has a spring loaded screen door that closes. But anyways, that's our next project. I'll be able to cut and get that part done, but the footwell, the welding, all that is going to be a little difficult for me. I've never really welded before, and also my floor is raised by about an inch compared to Dave's floor, and so that's going to change how the welding, like the pieces are going to have to be sticking up and whatever. It's going to be higher, so I have to do some changes and probably some extra pieces to make that work. Anyhow, my tea is cold and it's time to do something. It's 12 o'clock and so far all I've done is set up and carry this out. And it's pretty hot out here today. So I'll get started and we'll see what we can do with this. I am very, very nervous about this one. The window is one thing. This is a whole nother animal. Just gotta remember, soon we'll be stepping out that door onto a gorgeous beach to take a thumbnail for our latest video travels. Okay, so I've got it all marked out and I'm gonna get the grinder and do the cuts through the metal trim and get started.
I don't even know what I filmed in this. Half the time I'm pointing in the wrong direction, but I'm too lazy to come back here, I guess. Don't fall through. Another day. I just had to go back and watch one of the master's videos. This one, of course, the door install. And so I got to do the measuring. I pretty much have that figured out, but yeah, I've got this insulation which changes things a little. I'm going to try doing it the same way, but any metal that I weld would be at the height of the first level of floor, and you know, so it's not going to be right under my level. Not going to be right under this piece. So I'm going to try it out. I'll have to cut this level and the insulation back a ½ inch. So that the side pieces go under here. But anyway, alright, so I'll start marking it up and get it ready here. Alright, well, I'm going to test fit it, even though I'm a long ways off from being able to put it in. So fit. Well, I was going to go buy some 1/8 inch, 1.5 inch angle iron from you know, either a big box store or Alro Metals, and I looked up in my rafters and found the bed frame for the mattress that my mattress for the box truck came from, and so I have all the angle iron I need. Just gonna cut up my bed frame and use it for my footwell. As you can see, the skies still look pretty miserable, but in a bit the got some rain on our lens. In a little while the maybe a day or two. It's supposed to turn nicer, and so we'll get back to work on it. But I could do some work inside, but I thought I'd take advantage of the time to get my work area a little more cleaned up, because it was getting pretty psychotic in here. Tea is the bomb for getting stuff done. Okay, so haven't been able to work for like 3 days because it's been raining out. Everything's soaking wet. We had tornadoes and hail and thunderstorms, so it's been pretty crummy out here. Everything's wet, but I worked a little inside the garage, just cleaning it up and whatever. We're gonna be laying on the ground. I'll show you in a second, but we'll see what we can do. Yeah, I did clean up my miter saw, which was nice. I haven't done that for like 3 or 4 years. Okay, so I'll get this uncovered and I'll show you what's going on. Alright, after pondering the situation, once we get this all nicely ground down with a flap sander to the exact measurements that we want and get this cut out, then we will have to go underneath with a let me get down here first. This is probably some tough footage to watch, but it's tough to get in here. Okay, so you probably can't see that very well. It's very contrasty here, but let's see. We're gonna have to take off a 1/2 inch underneath here, away from the top board, and then we're gonna have to weld our step well frame in 9/16 back from the top, so that the side boards of the footwell will be able to sit flush with the top board. See, I wasn't even looking at it real good, but up here you might be able to see. Once I get all that done, I can do the welding, and then I'll be able to be flush with this top board. Anyhow, the plan of attack is to smooth this out, then go underneath and cut the original flooring back about 9/16. So that's what we're up to right now. Okay, so I got the corner cut out, and I got, let's see, part of the bracket underneath here cut out. I have to grind out this piece yet to make it flat. Once I get that done, I'll start the trimming here, and I forgot to turn on the camera while I was doing that first part. So I can't really have the camera on while I'm doing this work, but you should be able to see there's a lip there now, right underneath, and that's what I'm having to do all the way around. And I'm having to use this tool here, oscillating rotary or mini multi-tool, I guess. Yeah, oscillating multi-tool, and I have to plunge up into it all the way around. It's pretty hard on the arms, and all the crap falls in your face. I don't know what I look like right now, but I'm covered everywhere. But it's working, I guess, so far. Alright, so I got to finish the rest of that around, and then here there's the metal support. I have to also cut that back. Not exactly sure what I'm going to use on that, but I suppose the grinder somehow, and whatever else I need to use. So, okay, back to work. Well, let's see, it went from about 68 yesterday or something. Now it's down to like 45 today. Typical Midwest. I got everything completed in preparation for the start of the welding process, except for that corner there, because there's metal, this metal bar, and it's hard to get any type of tool in there to cut. So I'm going to work on that today. I have a plan of attack, the same thing over in this corner. But once I get those done, then I can start another process I don't know how to do. But we're going to give it a try, watch some welding videos on YouTube, and see if we can accomplish it.
There it is. The movie star in his truck.
Oh, here comes my twin.
Where's the sledgehammer?
Huh? Yeah, get started. Oh, yeah.
Looks good.
Okay, get that cut. You got it cut? Yeah. This one too. Now we just have to line up our welded pieces to get to the right depth. There it is. Oh, another day. Now here comes Phoebe. You coming in? Come in. All right, let's get to work. we have to disconnect the battery because today we're going to be doing some welding at some point. Yeah, I'm only filming this for posterity. I don't even know if I'll use it in my footage. I am not real. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to attempt to tack weld my first piece, which is cut, and I'm just going to measure it before I turn on the welder. Hey, well, we got a little welding done. The camera shut off, the battery went dead right when I tried to do my first weld, and I was down in that little hole there and I did not feel like moving. But it's a good thing because the welding that I did, the first weld ever, the first welding machine, did not turn out very good. It's been a hard day. Here I am in my full welding regalia. Things didn't go very good today with the welding. I haven't welded before, and this isn't a good spot, good way to start. Everything is underneath the truck so far that I've been welding, and you got a big hole for the door and the sun is shining in, so it's totally dark underneath, totally bright. You can't see what you're doing at all as far as the welds go, and the steel that I'm welding to is all covered with pitted rust and undercoating, and it's almost impossible to get clean. At least I don't have a tool that can do it, and so it's all dirty, hard to see. I haven't welded before, so there's some other stuff. This project is taking a toll on me, this particular part of the project. Well, it's slow going here, and my welds are completely disgusting, hideous, and this is where I am so far. I gotta put one more leg down, the thing across, and then I'm putting 3 going that way. So back to work. So far I'm finished with the frame. Once I put the plywood and once I put the plywood down, it'll look beautiful. It'll be fine. We'll see what happens. But it's all painted. I'm going to let it dry, and then I'm going to start putting in the pieces that I cut out for flooring. And we'll see how that goes. Well, let's see if I can stand on it. This is the first time I'm trying to climb in here. There it is. I have no idea what you can see besides my back end, but so be it. I'm crawling around in here. Alright, getting ready to glue down the pieces that I cut for the back here. There's going to be another piece of black poly runner that's a little tougher. That'll go back here for moving stuff in and out. One more session of gluing and all the floor will be down. I'm going to let this sit and flatten out for a little bit and then get started on that. But we're going to put a piece of trim here. The bed comes out to right here, and so that'll be set up then, ready to go. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm tired.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, action.
All right, so I finished the putting in the back piece of linoleum here, that'll be under the bed. Got all the linoleum in, and finally fixed the stairwell. I have, as you can see, 2x4s here. I still have to put a piece of board in here that's going to fit down into the crevices there, and then I can add trim, like all the wood trim all the way around the door. But this is where it's going to stop as far as the door goes. I'll show you the stairwell. Got it finished. Oh God, what a job this was. Anyway, I still have to put one more piece of outside trim here where I did the adjustment. So I have an aluminum piece that'll be going on the outside. But the door, yeah, the door closes nice. It's got a digital lock here, and it's all installed. Okay, there. It pops open a little bit, but hey, you know. Anyway, finally done with this project, basically. And so I'll be moving on to the I look like a mess. I'll be moving on to the putting the wall studs in next. And I want to give a big shout out to my friends in Moscow, Yulia and Sasha. They sent me a picture where they were watching my YouTube videos on their TV in Moscow, Russia. So that was pretty awesome. It lifted my spirits. So so I'm going to call it for this video. I have to, because I'm up to like 300 gigabytes and I have to go edit. It's going to take me forever. But anyway, man, I'm so tired. That was really a hard 2 weeks of work. But we'll see you in the next video. I appreciate you watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you can. I appreciate it. Okay, thanks.